Hey everyone, I wanted to first of all make sure everyone's doing okay and as well. Also, a lot of us are still having the confusion with the lesson that's been posted, so let's just go over that for any of us who may be confused, which I'm very sorry about. So let's go ahead and look at the document you're working with. So it's looking like this. It's titled The Enlightenment or the Age of Enlightenment. And basically, we're going to be working up to these two mini projects. You're choosing only one, not two, just one. So the first one, you're creating a little skit or a play where you have Thomas Hobbes and John Locke debating why their idea about a government is the best. And then if you want to do the other one, it's a Google slide or poster where you come up with some laws that John Locke or Thomas Hobbes would agree with and explain why this man would think these laws are great. So we're going to start off with the first lesson. This one is just a review from absolutism, the English Civil War, and the English Bill of Rights. So for the most part, it's you trying to remember what you remember. And if you're kind of like stuck, forget, just Google search some of these answers. But when you're Google searching, do not just copy and paste. A lot of you will do that, and I know. And when I ask you, what does this mean? You have no idea what it means. So try and reword things in a way that you can understand because it's only helping you out. And that would be it. So then for lesson 2, you have these 4 vocabulary words: separation of powers, natural law, social contract, and tyranny. So you have these 4 words. Get down these definitions they may have, and then read these examples. Now, when you read these examples, you're going to decide which one of these definitions are the example of that example. So just do these and then go to lesson 3. Lesson 3, you're watching a video from Thomas Hobbes on YouTube.
To what extent should we patiently obey rulers, especially those who are not very good, and to what extent should we start revolutions and depose governments in...
So we're going to listen about Thomas Hobbes a little bit, and then you're going to read the question: without laws, every man at war with every man, according to Thomas Hobbes. So do you agree with that? Or do you agree that the government needs to be there to protect us from each other? So you just read Thomas Hobbes' idea a little bit and decide yes or no, the government needs to protect humans from going to war with each other. And then for lesson 4, you're looking at John Locke and his ideas.
Welcome to the ascension of status. Therefore, no one is naturally born to be a ruler or servant. In other words, no one is born with a natural claim to authority over.
And that's John Locke. So you're just going to figure out, okay, John Locke believes that that the government needs to hold on to some power. So why does he say that? You're going to read the document and just figure out why he's saying that. And then you're going to decide for yourself, do you think that America is protecting everybody's rights? And when I mean everybody, think about everybody. Think about what's happening in the news to people who are being shot, for their race. Is the government protecting them? Just think about that. You can agree or disagree. That's your idea. And then just come up with some opinion, evidence that you've seen in your life. And then finally, for lesson 5, cartoon. You're reading this cartoon from the up to down. Remember, read everything, the title, and then what's going on in the cartoons. When you're reading the cartoons, you read from left to right, left to right. So this is John Locke's ideas. His idea, democracy. Thomas Hobbes, on the other hand, he's all about absolute monarchy. So you're just going to agree with one of them, why you agree with them, and then disagree with the other one and why you disagree with them. And then for the final part, the mini project, you're going to pick one, once again, a short skit. It's just a 1 or 2 page, double space. I should have added that. You have John Locke and Thomas Hobbes debate one another about why they are the better idea for a government. So you can actually record this if you want, or work with a partner if you want. So that'd be awesome if you work with a partner, or recorded it, because it'd be fun. Or you can also do a Google slide or a poster. Once again, pick one of the two, Thomas Hobbes or John Locke. Which laws, make up your own laws or find some that they would totally agree with, and explain why they would agree with that law. If you have other ideas that we didn't talk about, you can always tell us and you can probably do it. This is due May 18th, but we might have to extend it just because a lot of us haven't even begun it. Okay, so hopefully that helped us out a little bit. As always, please continue to text me, call me, email me, Google Meets, Google Hangouts, Google Chats, all these things you can reach us at. And I'm literally there for you because I don't sleep. It's 1 o'clock and I'm not sleeping. So just hit me up. Hopefully you're all doing well. Really do miss you. But continue to social distance. We'll catch you whenever we catch you, right? Peace. Bye.